Space. The infinite. The huge. The big black void. Space. It's everywhere. And there's a lot of it. Somewhere out there is my ship. Lost out there. With a ragtag crew of misfits and a team of odd and possibly horny scientists. My name is Captain Dash Handsome, and these are the stories of the Star Explorer, Hubris. Captain's Personal Diary. The Doc and I have just returned from the planet, and our negotiations went surprisingly well between those two fucktards, the Carls and the Godfreys. All is well thanks to my keen conflict resolution skills and the threat of me bombing them out of fucking existence. We are on course now to a point in space that Doc says will give us the best chance of returning to our own solar system. I've had to move Wolf and the pups into the hangar bay in order to get some peace and quiet around here for a hot fucking minute. I'm not trying to be cold, but I think the honeymoon is over. Since the word is out on my space STDs, the only sex I'll be having is with sex droids. While that would probably be okay, they all look like Quip, which is a turnoff to say the least. Company and crew are all cautiously optimistic about going home, but I have my doubts. Let's face it, Dr. Burke has not really been batting 1,000 lately. On the upside, it turns out that Poonjam can be bribed into doing just about anything, so I have him looking up the yeoman's files to see if any of them have any type of STDs. Because if any of them do, I could be their next big mistake. Here's hoping. Dash out.
Dash to the bridge.
On my way. Okay, I'm here. What's going on now?
We're at the convergent point. I'm ready to hit the button.
Hold on there a minute, Doc. I'm going to need you to explain this again, and do it slowly, like I'm hearing it for the first time, like I'm a child hearing it for the first time. You are a child, mate. A big man-child. I know you are, but what am I? Way to make my point for me there.
That's enough of that. Dash, as you know, while we were down on the planet, I accessed the archives on the probe and found the point where the probe came out of the wormhole. We are now at that same spot, and if I'm right and it's like a highway, it will take us in the right direction. So there's a good chance that if we push the button, we'll end up back on our own solar system.
Was that slow enough for you? Childlike enough for you, man-child? I already knew it, but there are other people listening too, and it would be rude not to explain it to them. What other people? You really don't know what I'm talking about? Okay then, never mind.
You know, if this works, we'll be the first humans to go through a wormhole.
It's about the only hole I haven't been in. Yeah, and you've got the germs to prove it.
All right then, let's boldly go where no man has gone before.
Hey, Doc, ease up on that. We're trying to be quasi-original here. I'm ready to engage, Doc. Hey, what did I just say about that? Captain, I'm ready to make it so. Oh, for Christ's sakes. Doc, are you sure the ship can handle the power of this wormhole?
Well, the force of the wormhole should not be a problem. In fact, we're not going to feel it, but it will be all around us. We're going to use it.
So, we're going to use the force that's all around us. Stop it right there.
This force must be strong.
Yes, it is. Logically speaking, it must be a very strong force. That's it. Seriously, we're gonna get calls.
Well, I hope, no, I wish upon a star that it all works out.
I wonder what's there. What's in there?
Only what you bring with you.
Right. Okay, everyone stop talking. Poonjam, come with me. There's obviously a problem.
Are you going to your ready room?
Doc, shut up. Am I the only one worried about copyright here? Alright, don't do anything until I get back. And keep quiet while I work this out. Dash out. Lower decks. Lower deck double Z. I did not know that we have a lower deck double Z. Come on, Poonjam, you're the fucking engineer. What is down there? Yeah, that's where we keep them. The most vile and hated humans in our world. Are you talking about internet trolls? No, the writers. Oh my Buddha. This is horrifying. And what does that smell? It smells like strawberry Twizzlers, stale cigarettes, and a shocking lack of creativity. Scooter, get out here. Bring the damn script.
Hi, Mr. Handsome. What can I do for you?
Give me that thing. Give me that thing. Look here, we cannot say that, and we can't say that, and what the fuck? Echo turns out to be my sister? Come on, this shit is bad even for you.
Well, we've got a few guys out sick and...
I don't care. Look, I took the wolf and the STD things pretty well, if I do say so myself, and I even overlooked the Planet of the Apes plotline, but this is not going to work. Cut this out and fix it. And it better be original. I mean, do not steal any other plotline this episode.
Yeah, but we'll have dead air until...
We'll use music to fill while we're in the wormhole. Now get back in there and fix this, or I'm going to turn the heat up to 100 degrees and stop your food service on you fuckers. Alright, I'm back. Okay, let's tickle that throbbing red button, Doc, and push us in the hole. What, nothing to say? Good. Let's make it happen. Well, was that it? Did it work?
Yes. Our sensors say we're back in our system.
Yeah. Earth dead ahead, but... But what, you sexless Ken doll? But the readings I'm getting here are strange. Strange in what way?
Well, the air pollution and the cloud cover is much more dense.
Yes, that's right, Doc. And I'm getting primitive radio waves, AM waves. They're all talking about some kind of Gulf War. Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
Well, at least we know where we are. Yes, Echo, we know where we are. But when are we?
It appears to be around the early 2000s. Punjab cut the oxygen to double-deck Z. But that would kill them. And if we kill the writers, how will this ever end? We'll just ad-lib. How could it be any worse than Star Trek 4?
Star Trek 4? That's impossible.
I'm picking up whale sounds. You were saying, Doc? We've got bigger problems than stolen plot lines. Earth can see us, and we'll look like an alien ship to them. For the love of God, make it stop. Okay, Nav. Put us on the dark side of the moon and keep us there. Hey, Doc. Clearly, you've done it again. How do you think we're gonna get out of this?
Well, this is unprecedented, Dash. But the only way I can figure it out is to get new headings based on the position of Earth now, in this time. And we do not have those old charts on the database on the ship, so we will have to...
Don't say it. Don't fucking say it.
Go down to the surface and access the charts from there.
Sure. Like, that'll be no problem. Just interact with the past, right? Have you ever even seen a movie in your life?
Or we could just push the button again and hope for the best, but since we're now in a different time, we'd be jumping around the universe back in time.
Scooter, Scooter, Scooter.
Who's Scooter?
A fucking dead man, that's who. Okay, Doc. Where would we go?
I think I can get what I need from the Marshall Space Flight Center in Huntsville, Alabama.
Yeah, I find it odd that you had that at the ready. What are you up to?
Nothing, Dash. The Marshall Center was decommissioned after the Pallades incident. And then the founder bought it for the first headquarters of the company we all work for. You should know that.
Yeah. Well, it's a stunning and unbelievable coincidence.
It sounds like foreshadowing to me.
You think? Me too. Okay, get a small, and I mean very small, shuttle party together and go get the information. And for the love of God, try not to wipe us all from existence while you're down there. I'm staying here. I think I need to spend some time with a few droids, if you know what I mean.
What can I and my droid team help you with, Captain?
No, Quip. You're not the droids I'm looking for. Ugh.
I'm going to just take Echo. We'll need some clothes that are appropriate for the time. Does anyone know what that might be?
Just go with ripped jeans and flannel shirts. Yeah, sure. Lesbian lingerie. That always works. Echo, you might have some already, right?
This'll be fun.
I've always wanted to see what it was like to live in the past.
Yeah, the 2000s. A stellar time. The end of grunge, the Backstreet Boys, George W. Bush, Enron, meth. A cultural and political high point. You're gonna need money too, Doc. What do you think you're gonna do about that?
Well, I suppose I could have Echo here ask for help from a kind stranger.
Sure, pimp her out. It's getting better all the time. You do understand that you have to keep a low profile, right? Interact with no one. Change nothing. Leave nothing.
The odds of success here are...
Stop. Never telling me the odds.
What will happen to the starship Hubris? Will the Doctor and Echo erase them from existence? Will Scooter survive to write another episode? And will Dash find the droids he's looking for? Tune in for another exciting episode of Space Botanists in Love, only on Flashback Audio Theater.